So I kind of did the whole draft thing last night. Stay. Alright, which deck is which here? This is first draft deck. My second draft. Looks to be the sideboard. Yeah. That's some stuff I traded for. It's one of my first draft. Ugh. Yeah. First draft I ended up going blue-white, and yeah, I ended up going blue-white. I had some decent stuff in there. I mean, Cryptoplasm, Bonza Quicksilver, Spire Monitor, Little Concertarch, Visimancer, Spinethopter, Aloe in here, Tumble Magnet, a Sickle Slicer, Force Worship, Apostle's Blessing, two Priests in Ord, they're really good. Two Time Strikes, they're really good. Phyrexian Digester, Razor Hippogriff, Glint Hawk, two Salvage Scouts. What was really kind of funny is I did okay with the deck, I guess, but you know, out of 9 people, I came in 6th, I think. So far from my best showing. Exclusion Ritual. And, you know, some people look at their, well, that's useless in draft. And it's just like, no, not completely. It's still 6 mana to nuke a non-land permanent. Oh, yeah, I had a sort of Body of Mind in there. So it's just like, it really, at that, once I cracked that in the 3rd pack, it didn't really matter what I did in the draft. I won. I actually had some good red in there that I wanted to put in, but I ended up with not enough card slots to run it. Had a Gut Shot, Burn the Impure, and a Galvanic Blast, so I got a good red removal card out of each pack. Sideboard had really nothing amazing in it. Anyway, I picked up a sort of Body of Mind, which is always nice. Then I traded for that as well. Prize pool, I picked up like an Unwinding Clock and a Fresh Meat and a Soul Conduit and a Mere Propagator. I ended up trading for another Unwinding Clock, and my Todic Manipulation looked interesting, so it got thrown in as a bonus on the trade. And 3 March of the Machines, 2 original Mirrodin, 1 in I don't know, the dual decks, I don't know which. But I needed those Marks of the Machines for a deck. I don't have them. Yay. Second draft, second draft was also kind of a mixed bag. I mean, the deck didn't disappoint me, but it didn't really impress me with how it performed either. There were some cards that ended up being really decent in it, and others that didn't. I ended up going red, white, strong Infect. I got a Panic Spellbomb, usually just for the card draw. Gut Shot, Necropede, Pristine Talisman, Shriek Raptor. Yeah, he's high on the mana curve, but he's good for what he does. Bullshock Heat Stoker, not bad. Volt Charge, always nice. Taxian Probe, it's great filler. It helped me out a couple of times. The foreknowledge was coming, you know. Second Heartstoker, second Spellbomb, Turn to Slag, nice little removal card. Stuff hitting the floor. 2 Victorious Destruction, kind of overcosted, but they end up picking this stuff up off the floor. Oh, they ended up coming in kind of handy, especially in the second round. In one game, my opponent was getting kind of color screwed. And it turned out he was playing 3 colors. I didn't see blue at all in the first game. He had like a bunch of plains on the board and 1 swamp, and I just nuked the swamp. I'm like, yeah, I mean, land destruction hasn't been particularly efficient the last few years and all, but technically it's land or artifact. But can't believe we're paying 5 mana for a what is it? I really wanted it was originally printed in Alliances. Colorless double red sorcery, destroy target artifact or land. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head. Oh, still, I can't believe we're paying 5 mana for it these days. Oh no, they lose 1 life in the process. Whoop-de-flippin'-dee. Really, guys? Oh well. What else did I have in there? A pair of Ziggy Piggies. Razor Swine. Pair of Lost Leonin. They're not as good, nowhere near as good as the Razor Swine. First strike makes all the difference. Seize the initiative. Helped it a little. Trigon of Rage. That kind of scared people a little bit. Porcelain Legionnaire. Mostly there because he's a fantastic blocker. Iker Clawmere. The Legionnaire is great on the offense, but his lack of infects didn't add that much to the deck. A Force Worship, Marrow Shards, that came in handy once or twice, and a Shrine of Loyal Legions, one of the 2 good shrines. Yeah, the Shrine of Burning Rage, I believe it is, the one that does just straight up damage. That thing's awesome. The White Shrine, that's good, it can win games too. The black, blue, and green shrines, just not so much, but I think I covered that. What do I have on the sideboard on this? Ball Slicer, Flameborn Viren. No, Maul Splicer isn't bad, it's just really high on the mana curve. Flameborn Viren, it's a red crawworm. Radiant Betrayers. War Report. When I grabbed the War Report out of the pack, I thought it was something else. I brain farted on that one. Second draft, we didn't have enough packs of Mirrodin Besiege, so we went 2 new Phyrexian, 1 Scars. Geosurge. Jin-Gitaxias. I think I have 2 of them now. Chain Throatseeker. Numbing Dose. Priest of Urabrask. Furnace Scamp. Isolation Cell. I thought about going main deck with that, but since my primary tactic for winning is infect damage, it really doesn't go along with it. A Viridian Harvest, Rotted Hysterix, which just doesn't impress me. And it's easily splashable, and it's a big body and all, but it just doesn't impress me for some reason. I don't know. I guess at 5 mana I expect something a little bit more splashy than a vanilla 3/6. Molder Beast, Rock Replica, Kuldotha Rebirth, a Flight Spellbomb, and an Nightmare Rats. So, yeah, there's that. Not my best night, not my worst night. Had fun though. You know, picked up a Sword of Body and Mind, in draft, traded for some Martian Machines, so I'm like, hey, you know what? I could have done a heck of a lot worse. Could have done worse. Alright, so, I'm gonna wrap this up. Post this up on YouTube. Yay. And, I got things to do today, so, yeah, I'm gonna get going here. And if you're not interested in Commander, you can skip tomorrow's episode because I am going to be going over the Commander pre-cons.
Hey, you know, they've all got a sol ring in them. If nothing else, that makes them awesome. Alright, be good, folks.